Okay, now we are proceed to principle of incident investigation. So basically, if you want to conduct accident investigation, so you have to carry out the investigation according to the procedures. Okay, for all types of incidents, and the investigation must be conducted by a competent person with the participation of workers. So competent person means here that the person that have been given a proper training on accident investigation. So as maybe for the employer, so they need to find a candidate and give them proper training on the accident investigation, so that if the accident occurred in the workplace, then the investigation can be conducted in a effective and properly manner. So this is the important things. If you become a manager or employer, so you have to give proper training to your workers, so that they can conduct accident investigation effectively. Alright, so another principle of accident investigation, basically, okay, so any accident investigation must be conducted in a systematic, and the investigation must be documented. Okay, systematic and documented. So it means that this accident investigation, okay, report can be referred in the future. Can be referred in the future if the report is required, from the enforcement agency, okay, such as DOJ or police. Then we can provide all of the documentation, okay, to the enforcement agency, right? And also accident investigation must be treated as urgent. So you have to make it a very high priority. So if there is accident occurred, then you must conduct the investigation as soon as possible. Okay, this is because, okay, the first one, we want to prevent productivity loss. Okay, for example, if the accident happened, then you have to stop. You have to stop the operation for a moment until the investigation is completed. Until the investigation is completed. Okay. If the investigation is not completed, then you cannot open the business as usual. Okay. So because of this, okay, the company will face a productivity loss. So that we have to conduct the investigation as soon as possible in order to prevent productivity loss. Okay, when the investigation is done, then the business can be continue as usual. And the second one, why do we need to do the investigation as soon as possible, is to prevent deterioration of evidence, in terms of the location and in terms of the witness. In terms of the witness, and the investigation also must be objective. Okay, it must be objective. So objective means here that we are just trying to find the fact. We just to find the fact. Okay? This is the fact finding, and it is not a fault finding. Okay, so the objective means that the investigation is based on fact finding, but it is not based on fault finding. We don't want to find the fault. Okay, we just want to get the fact of the accident or incident. Alright. So another principle of investigation is to find the underlying or root causes of the incident of accidents. And then the next things is we want to identify failures in OSH management system. And last but not least, we want to implement corrective action in order to prevent the similar accident or incident occurred in the future. Alright, basically, when you have done the investigation, so you got the result. So the result of the investigation must be communicated to the Safety and Health Committee. Based on the report, then the Safety and Health Committee will be decided what is the appropriate recommendation should be taken in order to prevent the similar incident occurred in the future. And the result also must be reported and also must be presented to Department of Safety and Health and also to SOCSO lah. This is the legal requirement and also for the claim purpose, right? So and then the result must be also communicated to appropriate person, maybe to the workers, maybe to the supervisors, maybe to the management, so that any recommendation and corrective action can be executed or implemented in the workplace. And then the result must also be included in the management review. Must be included in the management review. Alright. So what the things that you need to do before the incident? So meaning that the preparation of your organization in order to face accident if it is occurred in your organization. What the things that you have to be prepared. Right. So the first thing that your organization should do. So the first one, they should identify who has the authority, who has the authority to investigate and carry out mitigation action and corrective action to completion. It means that they need to have a proper planning from the investigation until to the implementation of the corrective action. They need to have a proper planning from the investigation until the implementation of the corrective action. And then the second things that the organization should have a system for the notification of the accidents. So they need to have the system for notification and recording of all the incident and injuries. So if the accident happened, so the victim should report the accidents to whom? What is the process? There must be a flow chart on how to notify the accidents. So they need to have a proper system in terms of the notification, right? Alright, the next thing that the organization should prepare on the designated, trained and competent investigator. So meaning that the organization should identify a responsible person in order to carry out the investigation. It means that the selected person must be undergoing proper training in order to know the effective way in conducting the accident investigation. So now, how much to prepare? How much to prepare for the accidents? So the preparation on the accident investigation is dependent on the number and type of workplaces. So you have to consider the number of type and workplaces. Like if the workplaces is involved in very high risk job and the company has many workers, then they should prepare more effective way in managing the accident investigation or accident notification system. And then it depends on the equipment required to conduct the investigation. So the meaning that the company have to prepare what is the equipment required to conduct the investigation. And then the organization also have to consider about the ability for the investigator to reach the investigation site as soon as possible. If the work site is very far away from the headquarters, maybe the company has to station one or two investigator at the work site, so that anything happen, the investigator can come to the scene as soon as possible. So the the employee also has to consider the geographical location, and also they has to consider the reliable transportation requirement. This is in terms of transporting the victims. The easy they should consider easy access for the investigator to come to the location of accidents. Alright, so this is the notification procedure. So notification procedure is a process on how to report the accident or incidents to appropriate person or appropriate agency. Alright. So the notification is consists of how the notification of accidents can be informed to the management after an accident. So actually the notification must be initiated by the person involved involved in the accident, the victims and the witness. The victim and the witness must be report the incidents to the management, and also they have to report to their immediate superior or supervisors or managers. And then the notification of the accident investigations or process of notification must be also communicated to visitors and contractors. So, and then all the notification must be documented and recorded properly. So it is suggest that if the notification can be made automatic can be made automatically, it means that if there is any accident occurred, so it can be, the system can be automatically notify the investigator, so that the investigator will get aware and quickly act to the report as soon as possible. And then the notification, any notification must also be include members of safety and health committee.